Hi, I am Amal Hannah. You can call me Annalie. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to write a good CV. And this includes what your CV should include, and what your CV should not include. This tutorial also includes how to write your CV, step by step. I will be discussing a number of CV templates that you can choose to use for your CV. I wish you enjoy this tutorial. And if you have any questions, please email me to amalie.hannah@outlook.com. Before starting with the CV writing, I am going to discuss with you what you should do and should not do in writing your CV. Let's begin with what you should do in your CV. You need to keep your CV length to the minimum. 2 to 3 pages should be ideal. Choose readable fonts, such as Arial, Calibri, or Times, and font size should be between 11 and 14 pints. Try to include lots of white spaces, and use bullet points to aid the readability of your CV. On the top of your CV, add your first and last name, in large font size. Do not forget to add your mobile number, email address and your websites or professional social media page such as LinkedIn. Try to make your achievements measurable, rather than making general claims that will give you more credibility when they read your CV. Many recruitment agencies these days use special software to scan applications for certain keywords and phrases. To maximize your chances of being found, it is a good idea to make sure that your CV contains keywords from the job description or from the job advertisement. Check your CV for any spelling and grammar mistakes. If recruiting agencies found errors in your CV, they are most likely will put you in the reject pile. Let us move on to what you should not do when you write your CV. Avoid using multicolored text, or too many different font sizes. Italics, underlining, and shading should also be avoided. It is recommended not to include your personal details, such as your date of birth, marital status, or your gender. You should not include in your CV work experiences that are not relevant to the position you are applying for. For example, if you are applying for office manager position, it is not recommended to include your experience as a chef. Do not use your work email address when you are applying for a position, as it shows to the potential employer that you do not respect your current employer's business policy. It is recommended that you create and use a professional-sounding email address, such as your first name. Your last name at hotmail.com. Do not include your career objectives to your CV, but rather try to include a brief personal statement of your background, experience, interests and passions. It is okay to add a photo of yourself in your CV. And, if you do, make sure that the photo you use is a great one. Avoid your Halloween photo. Let us together have a look into a CV, and to see its main sections. The first and most important part in your CV is your contact details. Do not miss it out or make it unclear. Only include your first name and last name in large font. Avoid writing your full name. Do not forget to write the country code when you write your mobile number. Avoid using a landline phone number. Write a professional-sounding email address. Avoid, for example, iloveswimming@hotmail.com. Avoid using your current company email address. Write your personal or professional social media site, for example, your LinkedIn account. Avoid writing your home address, date of birth, marital status, or gender in your CV. The second section in your CV should be your personal statement. This section provides you the opportunity to give a quick snapshot of your key strengths, education and work experience, in 2 to 3 sentences, and how you best fit the role you applied for. This statement should be tailored for each job application, and according to the job advertisement. The third section in your CV should be your skills and key achievements. Your CV should include a list of skills between 5 to 10 skills that link your experience to the job you are applying for. The position description or job advertisement may provide a list of skills and experiences that are essential and desired for doing the role. Your work experience is the fourth section in your CV. Outline your career history, beginning with your most recent role on the top. List your job title, employer name, start and end dates of employment, and country, for each position. You will need to list your key responsibilities and skills acquired for each role, and make them relevant to the role you are applying for. In dot-point style. When you are listing these duties or skills, avoid long descriptions. The fifth section in your CV is your education and training. List your highest qualification first. It is recommended to avoid mentioning the institution name. If you have any professional trainings, it is best to include them, if they are closely relating to the position you applied for. Do not forget to include your hobbies and interests in your CV. It is recommended that you provide a brief snapshot of your interests and hobbies in your CV, and these should reflect your personality. Avoid detailed descriptions. Only include hobbies that appear to be relevant to the position you are applying for. If you do not have any interesting hobbies, it is better to leave this section out of your CV. The last section in your CV is your references. If you are asked to provide references with your application, include full names, job titles, professional email addresses and phone numbers of 2 main referees. It is advisable to tell how you become known to your referees. Avoid friends or family members as your referees. Do not include referee details if you were not asked to provide them. You can write, however, that references will be provided upon request. We are almost finished. However, it is recommended, before we end this tutorial, that you are aware of different CV templates. The first type of CVS is reverse chronological CV. This CV template is the most common CV style. In this template you should list the work experience in a reverse order. Most recent employment comes first. You can download this template from www.skillsforlearners.net/career/resume.doc. The second type of CVS is functional hybrid CV. This CV style is used to focus on skills that are specific to the type of position being sought. This CV is usually used by those who are changing careers. The third type of CVS is online or video CV. Many job seekers these days take advantage of the trend by moving their CVs away from the traditional style of CV. Video CV, infographic media, and personal or social media websites have gained popularity, especially for those who work in the creative and media industries. Thank you for watching this free online tutorial about how you write your CV. I wish you found this tutorial useful. Good luck in your career endeavor. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. My email address is emily.hanna@outlook.com.au.